How's it going, guys? It is I, MasterRambo, here again, but this is 15 minutes before the episode starts. So if you want to get started on the reaction, just go ahead and click on the timeline and skip ahead 15 minutes ahead. Well, I'm not sure it's going to be 15 minutes, but anyways, I wanted to do a little my thoughts on the season so far, or should I say the series, before the season finale happens. So, um, so we came to this long series where it all started from season one all the way to season five as of today. I think they say they're already gonna make season six, or was it um, I'm not sure if it was announced. I'm pretty sure it was confirmed. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I want to first start with the beginning, how everything started, right quick, as a refresher to where we are right now. Let me just double check the other stream to make sure that I have. Okay, so yeah, this is up and running too. This is just in case this stream goes down. But anyways, so you know, season one was the season of introduction. It was the season that kicked off everything. There's plenty of great episodes from the first season. Obviously, it wasn't the most popular one, but it was the season that made everything popular. As I look back at these episodes, most of them were pretty much fresh out of the box. They're never before seen episodes or ever, you know what I'm saying. So I have nothing bad to say about it. Then it started getting a ton popular during season two. If it wasn't for the popularity for season one, season two would have never happened. But as you can see, season two was the season of in my personal opinion, the best season of the series. But it's arguable to an extent. But I'm not even going to get into that details. But yeah, season two was the season of hype, season of, a newly found series that a lot of people don't feel comfortable watching, but ended up watching it eventually. I'm drinking apple cider, non-alcoholic. Okay, so season two, it was amazing. There's a lot of great episodes, and the first person to start recording the chat reaction started in that season two. I wonder what he's up to now. I don't think he's Swansea. He's not uploading any more chat reactions, unfortunately. But yeah, I saw a lot of reactions, a lot of fandom already started getting hype in the season two. I personally went into this the series after the ending of season two. Someone showed me the season two finale as the intro clip to the pony. Like, that was the first clip that I ever seen regarding pony episodes, and I was pretty entertained throughout the episode. Like, sure, granted, I someone sent me a Facebook the link of the episode. I just opened it and pretend that I watched it, but I let the background, the sound play and everything, the video play. So I was web surfing, and I was also listening to the audio portion of the episode, and to be honest, it wasn't exactly as I expected. There was actually a lot of action-packed events going on. I was like, oh man, this is not just simply a series of ponies now, but that was just to get me into the series. What really first got me started into the series was the season three premiere. So once that was announced, that was when I started getting into it more. So that was basically how I got reeled into the series. Now, ever since season three, I've been watching the first two seasons, endless amount of times, even before the season three premiere started. But once I finished the whole series, up to that point, it was season two. Then I started getting into season three. Then season three started airing, and I started watching it. And surprisingly, unfortunately, season three was the worst season of the series. I can officially say that. It was the series of fandom and recognizing the community. So what they did is they did a lot of references and things like that here and there, but that also deterred the quality of the video. Not too much, but to an extent. But I don't know. There's a lot of politics involved with DHX Medium and Hasbro about the episode length, so that also played a role into how season three turned out to be. But honestly, season three finale, in my personal opinion, it's like one of the my top 5 best episodes that ever occurred. Granted, it was a musical. Granted, yeah, we weren't expecting it. Granted, it could have been a two-parter. But honestly, it's just that I find myself revisiting that episode several times, but not watching that throughout the whole thing because it's musical. Sometimes it just gets repetitive. But yeah, I really did like the outcome of the story, how Twilight turned into a princess. But whatever, I'm not gonna argue how it could have been better. But yeah, basically, season 3 is the first season that I actually started watching the series and whatever. So season 3 ended, season 4 started. I started setting up a lot of videos. I start getting into animations now. I start doing it in real life video. This is where I actually start providing pony based content now. Was first I started doing chat reactions, and no offense, I wasn't really trying to copy anyone. I wasn't trying to start my own chat reaction. I was trying to actually just record it because I recognized that Swansea's videos were also getting taken down, but he wasn't re-uploading it or providing another link to a different site to provide the same videos. So I was like, you know what? I know it may seem like copy and paste, but I started my own chat reaction from the last 3 episodes, season 3 and onward, thereafter too. So I started doing that. I started doing a lot of even real life videos, and I got 10 more minutes and real life videos. They're still playing their shit, and that's really where I provided much more content now. And season 4 started. It kicked off very great. The premiere was amazing. Well, not actually. The premiere was a bit disappointing, but for the most part, it was passable. And it provided a lot of backstory, which is something that the series needed, is backstories, history, not lessons, but it's important for the history to be announced. Therefore, it could clear up some loopholes or some. It could clarify some things that happened over the pony world. So season 4 kicked off. It had an amazing, great start. It had amazing episodes. Like well, the first 2 episodes, Princess Twilight Sparkle Part 1, Part 2, and Castlemania were kind of Okay, then Daring Do, Flight to the Finish, Power Ponies, Batsman. The episode just constantly kept hitting, was great content. It was going so smoothly. Rainbow Falls, Three's a Crowd, Pinky's Pride, Simple Ways, Philly Vanilli. It just kept going and going. Sure, there's some episodes here and there that I didn't like, but what season doesn't have bad episodes every now and then? There's always got to be a bad apple here and there. So season 4 was honestly the most consistent season in my opinion. But that's my opinion. I'm pretty sure it's arguable, and other people has different opinions about other seasons too. But season 4 seems the more stable in my opinion. But yeah, so that proceeded on, and then the Equestria Games, that was a letdown too. I expected something much more. Twilight's Kingdom was obviously like revolutionary in terms of how the storyline progressed, and well, not revolutionary, but it was just pretty much just action packed. So yeah, so that was the bell curve of the series where everything was at the peak, and well, not the season 4 finale. I'm talking about the season 4 season. That's when it was the peak of the episode. Well, I could actually say it's arguable. You know what? Ignore what I'm saying. It's arguable. You could say season 2 was the peak, season 3 was the peak. But so that's it for season 4. Season 5 started. Season 5 was a little bit of a letdown for me. I honestly think season 5 was a bit of more of a closure season. What I mean by that is that, you get a lot of past, like, for example, I don't know how to say it, but I can give you examples. For example, what you might call it, the twin Princess Twilight Sparkle recognized that she doesn't live in the library anymore, so you have to live in the castle and revamp everything. So that's that. Thanks for the memory. It's learning how to say goodbye. Oh my god, there's one thing I gotta say. Appaloosa's Most Wanted is the worst episode of the series. I'll just leave it to that. It's arguable, whatever. Bite me, unsubscribe, thumbs down, I don't give a fuck. But anyways, well, that got escalated quickly. But anyways, then Discord was more friendlier than ever. He actually been reformed to the point where, that the main 6 are definitely their friends. And the Griffinstone, closure was Rainbow Dash and, what's her name? Gilda. It's just like a lot of pop outs here and there, and it just closes some story loopholes and stuff like that, but it wasn't really the season I was expecting it to be. But I do very much appreciate the fan service episode of Slice of Life, episode 9. I appreciate. I know in my review in the chat reaction, I say it was a bad episode or whatever, but honestly, the service itself is just enough for them to gain the recognition that they deserve, and that's honestly one of my favorite episodes too. Despite the low rating I gave it, I gotta say it's up in the top 5 most. I love that episode too much. Then Princess Spike, Party Poop, Amending Fences. I love that episode. So season 5 was pretty much just some, episodes here and there. Near the end of the season, it was just a lot of filler episode. I know a lot of people in the not a lot of people. There's some people here and there in the comments that actually, and I think that's the Brony State National Anthem. But yeah, I've seen some people post about the way I criticize the pony. Honestly, I'm one of the biggest fans out there. I got a lot of merchandise. I got a lot of stuff here that regards to ponies. I got a keychain. I got everything. Don't tell me how to love the fandom. I love the fandom enough to buy their accessories, their things, their everything. And I have pony pictures, wallpapers, everything. My Google Chrome theme is pony related, so don't tell me I'm not, don't criticize a pony. I myself is like one of the not biggest fan, but I'm a great fan out there. But I wouldn't be a fan or who I am right now if I just lie and say every single episode of the series was great. Just because it has ponies, I'm gonna rate it 10 out of 10. No, I can't do that, and that's why you find myself rating it low here and there. But you know what, I'm just gonna stop with that. Pretty much I said what I needed to say. The episode's about to start. What I'm expecting now here is just something else in the story. Like, I want season 5 finale to be okay. So they're over here now. Oh crap, hopefully I don't mess this up. Hold on, I'm setting this up right quick. Sorry if I lose my train of thought right quick. I wish I could do this live, so okay. I will clean this up, but it's already way dangerously too close to the premiere. It's only 4 minutes now, so I really thought I had more time to explain my thoughts throughout here, but and that's Fluttershy singing the Christmas thing. So what am I expecting in season 5 finale? I'm expecting something that well, before that, first I have to say that honestly the series itself needs to stop. Not stop as in what I mean by that is that the series just needs to come to an end now. You got to find the perfect season to end the series. And the reason why I say that is that when you prolong a series too long, i.e. SpongeBob SquarePants, i.e. Fairly Odd Parents, i.e. all these other series, they're already, they're still active. They already have new episodes still going on and on as of today. Especially SpongeBob, that was like a 1999 a series that started at that year. So it's already a decade and a half long series, and a lot of people are saying that basically after season 3 or 4, the quality just started going down, and they just gave up on the series. And the same thing will happen to the pony episode if it keeps going on. Sure, I'll keep watching the episode. I'll keep doing this and that and whatever. Oh shit, it's 2 minutes. It's getting close. I want them to really, if they're going to prolong the series, fine, so be it. I understand money is coming way too much from the fandom, and the series will never end as long as the brony fandom keeps on buying merchandise and things like that. But back to what I was trying to say is that I want them to create a not much of a cliffhanger, but something that season 6 could latch on, that it's not just, we're going to make episodes out of our assholes and just making low quality episodes now because we were just in it for the money now. But anyways, I'm just going to stop there. The season premiere ending is about to start. Looks like Brony's Hate don't have it up yet. I'm gonna go ahead and raise the volume on this. Why are you glitching? Okay.
Festival, I had forgotten who I really was. But then an old friend reminded me what real friendship is about.
Sorry guys. This little stupid thing. There we go. Okay, I think this is good. All right, so season 5 ending is coming up. I'm gonna get it set up right quick. Brony, they still have it down, so I'm gonna activate this. Hopefully this is still recording. It is. Yeah, it's still recording. Let me push this down a little. Oh, there he goes. Brony State has it up, I think. Yeah. All right. So Brony State have it up. Is this muted? Yeah, it's muted, so I don't accidentally record the audio from that too. So I don't know, guys. Once the episode ends, give me your thoughts, and honestly, give me your thoughts. And don't rate high of the episode just because that's named My Little Pony. I really want to know your deepest thought about the series now. Like, what do you really want from the show for the next season? Like, do you want to keep going? Do you want it to end? What kind of story do you want developed, you know? I don't know. Damn it, I just wish I had more time. But I'm pretty sure you guys already skipped to the reaction. It's happening, guys. Let's get started. I'm gonna be quiet and try to not enjoy, but to understand the story.
Some pony had told me when I was a blank that one day I'd give a speech to a class at Celestia School of Magic.
Really?
I wouldn't have believed it, but...
You're practicing your speech, huh, in front of no one.
I
or
hope
one
that
person.
I've been up to the task, because I can tell that all of you are, and that the future of equestrian magic is in good hooves.
No, it's not. I knew it. I knew it.
That was even better than the first 11 times.
Practice makes perfect, right?
I don't know, Spike. I'd like to be able to get through the whole speech without looking at the cards.
Come on, Twilight.
Well,
you
that's...
can't be nervous about giving a speech to a bunch of magic students.
Oh, I'm not nervous,
Giving
Spike,
speech is actually...
But I do have to set a good example, especially for magic students.
Yeah, that's
why
true.
The speech has to be...
Perfect.
Exactly.
No, I thought they were going to do a pun.
Let's go through it one more time.
Well, that's nothing bad about that.
Celestia asked me to speak to you today. I was honored to have the opportunity to talk about my favorite subject.
So we all know... what was it? What's her name? Shimmer? Damn it, from the first episode of the series. Theme. There's going to be commercials after this. Okay, so... We all know who's going to be in this episode. Starlight Shimmer, I think that's her name. Yes, Starlight Shimmer, that's her. We all know she's gonna be here. We all know we've seen her throughout the series, hiding here and there, binoculars, bushes, you name it. We all know that she's gonna appear in this episode. The only question is, what will her role be? What was her plan all along from the premiere? And what's gonna change there afterwards? Once the dust settles, everything gets back to normal, or on the contrary, what if nothing never gets back to normal? Something happens. I really am hoping for something big. I'm hoping for something big. I don't know how else to say it. Something big and something meaningful to happen here. But then again, I can't expect too much because when did the My Little Pony fan, the series starts degrading? When was that? It was such a while back. I don't expect any much better. But I don't know. I'll just stop talking. I think I already said what I needed to say, so I'm just prolonging some unnecessary speech. But I don't know. Yeah, fuck McDonald's. I don't give a shit about this kind of bullshit they do. Oh, man, that's going to be a bitch to upload, though. It's going to be like 1 hour and 30 minutes. I also thought I'd dress for the occasion, too. Season finale. I thought so, So I got my microphone stand. I've been noticing that a lot of people have been complaining. Well, not a lot of people, just a few people here and there complaining about the microphone noises. At first, I didn't want to use the stand because it's busted up as hell. There's already parts loose and moving all over the place, and it's causing my microphone to fall here and there, up and down. It's even worse than when I had it on the table. Is it spoilers? Nope. I'm good. Thank you. No spoilers. Yeah, my microphone stand. It came with the purchase when I bought the microphone, my AT2020. But that was through eBay, so it was a additional add-in that wasn't provided from the manufacturer. Anyways, it started breaking apart. So what I did is I duct taped some. Obviously, duct tape fixes shit. I used duct tape to. Okay, wow, that was fast. Okay, but yeah, I fixed it. Hey, look, Lyra.
Obviously, the long-term effects of the
Late.
simultaneous acquisition of cutie marks has yet to be determined, but...
Drink. I drank.
Next slide, please.
Spike. Hey, look, it's her. It's nice to see her again. Hey, look, it's old slides.
I can speak from my own experience that the power of cutie mark magic is very real, and in the instance of my friends and I, it can be traced to a single event. Without Rainbow Dash's race to defend Fluttershy's honor, this rainbow
Callback.
wouldn't have happened.
Continuity.
Fluttershy might never have discovered her love of animals. Applejack might never have realized that she belonged on her farm.
I love
and
this.
Pinkie Pie might never have decided
Callbacks.
to leave hers. It might be hard to imagine Rarity without her sense
So we
of
think
fabulousness,
Rainbow
but
Dash.
It's even harder to fathom what my life would be like. Without this rain boom, I might not have gotten into magic
Twilight,
school.
you do a rain boom.
Celestia wouldn't have taken me on as her pupil, or sent me to Ponyville to meet my friends. And the most powerful thing about cutie mark magic that I found is the connection I share with them.
Wait, what? What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
The real question about cutie mark magic is who it seems to affect.
What's wrong with that?
Starlight Glimmer?
I was sure I saw her, Spike, but when I looked again, she
Oh,
was
yeah.
gone.
I didn't even
Just
catch
wondering what
that.
she could be up to.
I didn't even catch that. Was I really that bad?
Last time you saw her.
Forcing every pony in her village to have the same cutie mark.
Oh,
was
now you
right.
finally decide
We
to.
had to do something.
And now she's coming
You
back
let her
for
run.
revenge.
Such a bitch.
Or she was just really interested in your speech.
Come
Honestly,
on.
Spike, I'm not really sure what I saw. But as long as I have my friends, I know everything will be all right.
Yeah, sure. Worked out for you and T-Rex, huh?
Maybe I was just more stressed about that speech than I thought.
Yeah.
That's your
that sounds
subconscious
better than
telling
Starlight
you,
Glimmer
and she's
coming
gonna be
back
right
with
there in the
a
room.
plot for revenge.
Watch. Right there
Well,
sitting
when you say it
down.
like that, it does sound kind of silly.
Called it.
Or it's totally true.
That face.
Welcome home, Twilight.
Be equal. She did a spell. What spell did she do?
What are you doing, Starlight?
What are you doing?
I tell you, but I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Fair enough.
Won't be needing that anymore.
Different dimension? You're summoning something. What's going on? I don't know. I've never seen the previews. Dimension? Time? Time travel. Is this gonna be a time travel episode? Oh, this will be amazing. What if they saw their themselves in the past? Oh, that would be amazing.
Where'd she go?
I don't know, Spike, but I think we better find out.
I guess we could start with this.
Spike, no! Don't touch that!
No one would have ever knew a piece of paper will be able to. Is it gonna be Equestria World? Equestria Girls? Oh, back in time in Cloudsdale? Yeah, you got wings. And you got Spike. And you got magic. Wow. Cloudsdale.
Cloudsdale?
Don't step on a cloud, Spike. You'll fall.
Wings. Why would she come here?
I don't know, Spike, but it looked
It was
like
a random
she was
summon.
Just magic.
It was a random
Keep your
summon.
eyes open. We don't know what she has planned.
Isn't that Rainbow Dash?
Mm-hmm.
Did Rainbow Dash look really young to you? And I didn't see a cutie mark.
Time travel. I knew it.
We traveled back in time to when Rainbow Dash raced the bullies who made fun of Fluttershy and performed her first sonic rainboom?
Yep.
Spike, only Star Swirl the Bearded could do something like that. And even his spell just went back a
Wait,
week.
now...
How could Starlight do more than the greatest wizard in Equestria?
Because she could be the greatest wizard Dex.
With this.
Time travel spell.
Star Swirl's spell. Oh no!
She used it.
let's
Just
go.
like, this is a callback.
To watch the race. I don't want to miss the rainbow.
I knew it. I called it. Man, I'm on the roll today. I swear. This is so predictable. It's not bad. It's not bad though. I'm enjoying it. Don't. Let the life. Let it proceed. Don't mess with success. Just don't mess with the past, dude. Freaking, you're gonna break everything. And there she goes. Is he gonna stop it? Is he gonna stop it? She's changing the past.
Hey! What gives?
She's stopping the past and it's gonna affect the future and she's gonna lose. She's gonna lose her wings. Twilight's gonna lose her wings. But you don't need a sonic rainboom to really find your cutie mark. That'll be depressing for the main 6. Like, you're waiting for a fucking rainboom to determine your life. Time paradox.
What did you do?
You mess with the past.
About to find out.
It would've been funny if she said she was about to fall. Called it. No wings. Wait.
I don't know what Starlight's up to yet, but we better figure it out before it's too late.
Are you in the
Twilight?
present now?
I think it already is.
She sent you back to the present. But that doesn't make sense. She has wings.
Discovery family will be right back.
Alright. Is this spoilers?
Pony lovers, have we got a day for you? Every Sunday in December is Pony Day.
Pony Day.
Discovery family. It starts with a marathon of special episodes.
Marathon.
2 of your favorite ponies each week.
Wait, a marathon. Wow.
Loving Pinkie Pie.
Discovery Family really
Applejack. Let's start making some memories.
I don't know why. Anyways, wow. Predictable, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it so far. Hopefully it goes somewhere big. Something happens, but I don't know. I've been calling a lot of things lately, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I can't rate it right now. I cannot rate it right now. At all. I can't give it a number without seeing more of it. And I'm not saying it's bad right now. I'm enjoying it. Derpy saves the day. Wouldn't that be a sight to see? Oh, look. Mario. I like Mario.
With games like Splatoon,
Gotcha.
Super Mario Maker,
One play?
you made this?
Yep.
And Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. There's only one thing.
They gotta advertise more on the Nintendo side.
Rated E to E10 plus.
They're really not selling the Wii U as much as they anticipated because their fucking marketing department are not doing a very damn good job of it. And they already announced the next Nintendo console, the NX, codename NX. So that's like pulling a Sega right there. You just released the Wii U and Yeah, I also agree on that. Anyways, Wii U, they released it, and now they just announced another console. They're giving up support on the Wii U. Nintendo just put a Sega, but whatever. That's why I stopped console. I went to the PC world as soon as I figured out that the console just screwed up everything. Not only that, most of the PC series, such as the Crysis series, was also affected by the consoles. The graphics was being limited to match that of the consoles. They didn't put more emphasis on the PC version of the game. Consoles just ruined everything for me. The only reason why I still like some, consoles or whatever is because of the Zelda series is only playable on the Nintendo consoles. So, what is that, 3D printing? Anyways, I don't know, I was just trying to find something to talk about. But, is it already halfway through the episode? It is. I don't give a shit. You overcomplicate, over dramatize things. The magic of 3D. Oh yeah, Nightmare Moon now exists. You see, oh wow, so a lot of things just got screwed up just by that one time. Okay, here it is. It's gonna start now. After this, how much money do you want to bet?
Now back to Discovery
Where am I
Family.
wrong? So there's no more castle. There's no.
Where's your castle?
There's no more
The map pulled
castle.
us back, but whatever Starlight did in the past changed things here.
But why? And how do we get here? And where's here?
More like when.
What do you mean?
Starlight altered Star Swirl's spell, then somehow used it on the map to travel into the past and change something. Once she did, the map pulled us back to the present.
So we're back where, when we started?
Not exactly. Everyththing's different.
Yep.
Look. The map doesn't even make sense anymore.
Yep.
The Crystal Empire takes up half of Equestria.
Oh, Sombra's alive. You gotta be kidding me.
This is too big to handle on our own.
It's a war. Silver
We
War.
need to find
War.
our friends and get help.
No, they're not friends anymore. Yo, a lot of shit happens. This is interesting. Cadence, Chrysalis. Oh my goodness, so much positive. You have potential. Make this episode awesome. You have
I know,
potential.
Spike, but this is Ponyville. How bad can things be?
Very bad. Obviously, you're just too in denial to accept it.
Sugar Cube Corner?
I don't understand.
Bread. Spike.
Rarity? Rarity?
Nope.
I don't think she's here, Spike.
Zombies.
I'm not sure
Post-apocalyptic.
anything we know is the same.
Soviet Socialist Republic, Ponyville.
But I know one place that can never
You
change.
guys were funny. Moscow in 1932. You guys are amazing, man. Wow, pollution industrial. This is oh wow. Flim Flam bought this. Oh shit, man. You did not just show us the war uniform.
Applejack?
There's a war going on.
What can I do for you?
It's so good to see you. We couldn't find
Twilight,
Berry or
you're
Fluttershy or
oblivious
Rainbow
to
Dash,
what is
but I
happening
just
around
knew
you.
You'd still be here.
Real
Of
commune
course I- This is my
Chinza.
home. But who in tarnation is Pinky Bow and Flutterdash?
Flutterdash.
Or you, for that matter.
You don't know who I am?
Of
Nope.
course not.
Honestly, the only name I recognize is Rarity, but she left for Manhattan years ago.
Probably to become a world-famous fashion designer, I bet.
Nope. To hide away from the crime.
Last
Or,
I heard, she went to help with the cause like every pony else.
The cause?
The war against King Sombra and the Crystal Empire.
war.
What?
Called it.
Where have you two been?
Actually, it's when.
I know this is hard to believe, but you and I and those other ponies I mentioned are friends.
Did you bump your head on a crate of cider or something?
I'm telling you the truth.
You
And
can't
if you come with
argue.
me,
You need
I'll
proof.
prove
You
it.
need some.
I've lived in these here parts my whole life, and I've never seen this before.
And there's
course.
also supposed to be a castle that goes with it.
But I still don't see what this has to do with you and I being friends.
Another pony named Starlight Glimmer used this map to travel through time and change things in the past. For some reason, the map's here, but everything else is different.
Different how?
Well, for one thing, where we came from, there's no war with King Sombra. Maybe you could tell us how the war started. Then we can figure out when everything changed.
That's easy enough. When the Crystal Empire returned, it brought King Sombra back with it.
Mm-hmm. Do you get some dialogue this time?
And it didn't take long for him to force every one of his subjects to fight for him against Equestria.
Fallout Equestria, look at this. Intense shit here. This is some epic shit. For kids! For glory! Wow, no weapons? Where's Nightmare Moon? That's the only line he says. This is amazing. And Rainbow Dash is fighting for them. Oh, and she looks different too. Pretty cool. Her ears! What happened to her ears? It's like bitten off. That is disgusting. And that's
Even with Princess Celestia leading the charge, it still takes every last pony in Equestria doing their part, working day and night.
wow. Because of you, it was the fandom that made this episode. It has to be the fandom.
I just can't believe it. We stopped King Sombra. You and me and all of our friends.
But we aren't friends. At least not here.
Right.
Look, I hope all this helped, but I really need to get back to canning those apples.
Thank you. We're going to set things right.
I hope you do.
So, how are we gonna set things right?
I don't know! The only thing we know for sure is that
Turn back
Starlight
more
stopped
time.
the rain boom.
And the map's
Just go back more in time.
Spike, that's it! The map is connected to the Tree of Harmony. It must sense that something isn't right. That's why it's still here. I'll just use Starlight's version of the spell and go back a little earlier and stop her before she even knows we're there.
This is gonna not end well. Bad idea, it really is. There's gonna be 3 Twilights in this world. Oh!
Find Starlight and...
And you failed.
Well, finding her will be easy.
And
but
she's sinking.
stopping her is gonna be harder than you think. Sorry to disappoint you, but I created that spell to send myself back in time. So even when you cast it, I still get sent back here. It wasn't difficult to change Star Swirl's spell. He'd already done the hard part. But figuring out I
It's
could
like
use the map to
hacking.
go to any time or
This
place
is hacking
and
in the
pull
Pony
along with
universe.
me. I even impressed myself with that. I knew you'd try to stop me. You're so predictable.
Yeah, but what's your
that's
end
what I
goal?
need to scroll behind. Touching it triggered the map to whisk you here and watch me erase the one thing that linked you with your friends. My village was a sanctuary of equality where no pony's cutie mark allowed them to feel superior. It was a special place, and you and your friends took it away.
So that's what she was
It's
trying
my
to.
turn to take something special from you. Without the rain boom, you and your friends will
But how
never
can that
have a
help
special
your
cutie
village?
mark bond. Cutie marks for cutie marks. Sounds
You
like
have your own
friendship
cutie
to
mark, though.
me.
Interesting. 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 I have nothing else to say. It's interesting. Whew, so this brings up more questions, though. It's like, all right, so how in the world wouldn't you rather just went back in time, back where Twilight came into your town, and all you had to do just say, you know what, just go away, you know? On the contrary, it was Starlight Glimmer's fault. She invited the princess to her village, but what if she just told her to fuck off? Then none of this would have ever happened. But then again, then the butt tattoos would start blinking over and over again. Oh yeah, well yeah, then I guess you should have went back in time where. Is this spoilers? No, that's not spoilers. You should have. I'm trying to think of what part of time can you really stop Twilight without causing a war. Because then again, a war is not good for anyone, any sides, for any team. It can't even be good for a village. So, what is she thinking? Okay, so she causes a war and all this other things because she just want to keep the village the way it was. That seems a little That's not. I don't know. But whatever. You keep forgetting about Spike, man. You know what? If Spike died, that would have been a big
No problem, Spike.
plus for
At least
everyone.
now we know exactly what we have to do.
Alter the spell. Or forcibly fight Starlight and make her not.
Okay, keep your eyes peeled.
Great.
Nope.
We have to stop Starlight as soon as Rainbow Dash and those bullies race by.
Nope.
Twilight?
It already
So
happened.
be ready.
I know.
It already
Because
happened.
she can pop up anywhere.
It already happened.
Like, over there?
Just remember how you'd feel if someone said those things to you.
What's going on here?
Oh, I was just reminding these two colts how hurtful teasing can be.
Well, don't.
What? Huh?
I mean, you were?
Of course! In a world where every pony is unique, some are bound to feel more special than others. But that isn't a license to be cruel, is it?
Oh wow.
No, of course not.
Oh, isn't it a shame we don't live in a world where every pony is equal? No one would ever tease anyone there. Wouldn't that be nice?
Ugh.
No, it wouldn't.
Propaganda.
I mean, it'd be nice not to be teased, of course, but that's not the same thing.
You're not good at this,
Come on,
are you,
Fluttershy.
Twilight?
Maybe I can help you get through the course this time.
Well, I
Damn, Fluttershy is like Holocaust anemic.
I know you only convinced those bullies to not tease Fluttershy to stop the rain boom.
Oh, that's not true. I convinced them not to be bullies because every pony should be equal. Stopping the rain boom is just a bonus.
Oh, so yeah.
Look!
Now that she thinks, yeah, that's her end goal,
Isn't
equality,
over yet.
or i.e. communism.
If you say so.
Hey! Hi.
Hi.
You think you can stop for a minute?
Nope.
Sure. I hear you're pretty fast. Pretty
Yeah.
fast? Please! I'm even faster than that. Okay, so, hey, you want to race? That wouldn't really be fair. I mean, you're a full-grown pony, and wait, are you an alicorn?
Yeah.
Come on, I thought you were fast.
Eh,
Actually, I just remembered I have somewhere I need to be.
Yep, you just creeped them out.
Okay,
Her.
listen, you don't have to race me. I just need you to fly fast enough for a sonic rain boom. What? I can't do that. No pony can.
Yes, you
Not
can.
even a real thing.
Yes, it
Just
is.
an old mare's tail. But it's not. I know it's not. I've seen you do it in the future.
You got bananas.
Hey, I'm gonna No, wait!
You're really bad at this, huh, Twilight? Very, very bad at this.
Gee, Twilight, what's the matter? Couldn't convince her to do the impossible? That's too bad.
And you went back. You failed now. Is this like the future?
Well, that didn't
Or the past?
This is gonna be harder than I thought.
Prehistoric.
We'll have to
I called
try
it.
Again.
Hey, Twilight,
Dinosaurs,
I don't
monsters.
wanna live in that
I called it.
awful
Call it.
future we saw.
I don't
It's
think
either
you'll have
dinosaurs or the result of the war.
Pinky?
I still don't. I don't know.
Changeling.
Different
All servants
dimension.
of chrysalis found in these woods must be destroyed.
So I don't know if this is. Did they went back in time, or did they went in a different dimension where another scenario would have been possible? Or maybe, all right, how about this? The changeling, the Nightmare Moon War happens first, then the Changeling War, then the Sombra War, then equality. So I guess if it's like that, then that's pretty cool, though. See you all in 5 minutes. Don't leave. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, man. Destroyed. Since when did they never not say that? Yeah, changelings are the best ponies because they could be any pony. I would disagree. I say, well, okay. Season 5 had some fan episode service, such, and also in season 4 and also in season 3. But I can't say for sure season 3 is really a fandom season. It's more of, I don't know. I can't formulate my thoughts correctly right now. There's just too much variables to take in. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah. High ratings for sure. It's great. You know, it's a great episode. Great episode. Let's see how this ends now. That's pretty cool. I mean, okay, it's a commercial. Okay, so one thing I'll do say, it's a great episode, but it still begs the question: what's gonna happen afterwards in season 6? You know what? I guess I have to wait. I have to wait and see the whole thing. Don't judge until you've seen the whole picture. Gag commercials. I'm surprised you haven't got kicked by saying that word. I'm surprised you guys censored the word acid. I remember it was an episode in season 4 where it was a toothpaste commercial, and one of the slogans was that it got rid of acid from your teeth, like citrus acid and all these stuff you consume on a regular basis. And then the chat reaction exploded was acid, oh, acid, drug, acid. It was bombarded with the chat with the word acid. And then it got to a point where it just got too much, and they made it so that you got kicked off if you even uttered the word acid. That was good times. I forgot which episode it was. Capitalism is magic Trump industries. You chat reactions, man. I love you, chat reaction. You guys are amazing. Oh man. Oh yeah. Don't forget to say hi to YouTube guys. So we're starting now.
Now back to Discovery Family.
We're back to Fam.
Wait, we're not changing.
Bon.
I'm a pony, and he's a dragon.
Nope.
A
Likely story.
Something dragonish. That works.
You smoke.
The servants of Chrysalis will do anything to save their evil skins.
Fluttershy is mean.
If they are changelings, we'll soon see. Though I think they're not what they appear to be.
Zecora, please, you have to listen.
Beneath this salve, no changeling hides, for it reveals the truth inside.
Wow. Just one touch made you all that?
What does it mean?
The meaning is far worse, I see. For it is we who should not be.
I think I can explain.
I'm sure you can. But let's not talk here. Chrysalis and her army will soon draw near.
This is pretty interesting. Guerrilla warfare.
The changelings took over not long ago. Though I'll wager in your world that isn't so.
Chrysalis and her army tried to take over Canterlot, but my friends and I stopped her.
Those friends as you know them are not here, alas. But tell me,
Did they
how
die?
all this came to pass?
Starlight Glimmer, a pony who traveled back in time to stop my friends and me from ever coming together.
And it is these friends you have in life that keep Equestria free from strife?
That's the only
I guess
downfall
so.
of having
But this
these
is the second
elements
time I've
work
come
with
back,
only
and
6
this world is
ponies.
even worse than the last one. If Starlight keeps doing the same thing in the past, how could the present be so different?
Ah.
There's different
Time
dimensions
is a
that...
river where even the tiniest changes seen can lead to a cascade of effects downstream.
It's just a different dimension or
This
different...
part of the forest is dark and damp, but it's done well to hide our camp.
Pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It reminds me of that Pony Flash game I played. I forgot. It's not
This is
the
cozy.
Story of the Blanks. It's something else.
Please, you have to help us. The changelings attacked Ponyville. We barely escaped with our lives.
And you three happen to be together.
The only changeling attack I see is the one that come here looking for me.
It's taken quite a while to
No!
find you, Zecora.
Whew. Whew. Oh, I thought the stream died. I know that's Chrysalis, guys.
What a lovely village you've chosen to
What
stay
a
to
lovely
little
time to show your face again.
resistance. It looks absolutely delicious.
Does it now?
Oh, come now, Zecora. You're vastly outnumbered.
And the war begins. Yeah, the voice effect is gone.
I know you don't want your charges hurt. Come quietly to the dungeons of Canterlot, and I promise to leave the others alone.
Why would she ever trust you?
Even if there's a chance Chrysalis will honor her word, shouldn't you try?
Race to the map while we hold off the attack. Stop Starlight and put the whole world back on track.
Go for it.
Time to make a decision, Zecora.
And they just let her go away just like that.
We'd never surrender to a creature like you.
War! Ha! Charge! Violence! Back in time you go. So that time loop episode really hinted a
Not bad, but it's gonna take a lot more than that.
it is now.
Lucky for you, there's more where that came from.
Yeah, you went against T-Rex, so but then again that's when you had the princess's powers, so you're kinda weak again. Weak lasers.
Really gotta work on your aim.
You really do. But her battle against T-Rex really helped her out though. It's pretty cool.
Whoa! What are you doing? You have to finish your race. No way! This is way more exciting. See?
Exactly.
You can't stop me no matter what you do.
Pretty much.
Oh, man.
All right, now whose war are we on right? Nightmare Moon.
Strange.
Well, you obviously don't mean us falling because
Nightmare
that's
Moon.
becoming pretty
Internal
routine.
Moon.
No,
Called it.
it's just the other times we've come back. It's been day. But look.
Why would the map bring us back
So
to a
we're
different
going
time of day than
more
when we left?
different
Maybe we should
alternatives
figure
that
it
could have
out later.
happened before. Timberwolves. Nice to see you again. I remember you from season 3. And they're 3D models too. CGI. I knew it. Yeah. And there was a Spike episode too. Ooh.
Castle of the Two Sisters.
Nightmare Moon.
Well, don't just stand here.
Run. You should have not done that. Just like your dream.
This place looks a lot cleaner than I remember.
Rarity?
What?
The castle isn't open for viewings today. The tapestries all need changing. Again.
Rarity, it's me.
I don't socialize with dragons. I don't know any pony who would.
Rarity, you have to listen to me. The future of Equestria is at stake.
I don't know how you know my name, but I am far too busy to entertain some tourist's ridiculous fantasies.
I have to get back to the map so I can stop
This is
Starlight
not
from
working,
changing
you
the
know that,
past,
right?
Because every present I come to is worse than the last.
Time travel, you say?
Nightmare Moon. Nice to see you again.
Now that's something I would like to see.
Exactly. But you can't do though. Oh, I know what's gonna happen.
Discovery family will be right
They're gonna
back.
go more back in time to where Star Sword. Oh,
On Discovery Family.
I predict it. I predict it. They're gonna go back to the time to the point where Star Sword Bearded was making the spell,
This is the big time.
and they're gonna work together to make a different alternative spell that will work out for only Twilight. Ooh, if they go down that path, that will be the best episode of the series. I will say that for sure. And there's still like 17 minutes.
Let's go.
Yeah, everything's going great, but I swear if the ending is executed the way I predicted, it will be the
A great way to
best
make anyone smile
rating.
is with the Build-A-Bear Workshop holiday.
Oh yeah,
Friend.
commercials.
If you're happy,
No one give a shit about commercials. Oh man, this is taking a twist and turns, man. A lot of callbacks, a lot of continuity, a lot of wow. I've never Majora Mask reference where, but wow, yeah, that's like freaking hell. That's a lot of story, right? Well, no, that's not story progression. That's more like callbacks. More like callbacks. I was expecting more story driven episode, but I can't complain here. I can. So Celestia banished to the sun makes sense. We just Discord timeline. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about. Now what if Discord comes and saves the day? Oh, so what if Discords can manipulate? He is the magic of chaos. What if he helps Twilight? Ooh, that would be a. Ooh, there's so many things going on. Ooh, there's so many things that could happen too. Oh man, I swear, either if Discord comes and help, it's still amazing. If they go back in time to the point where they meet Starlight Bearded, that will still be awesome. I just wish one of those two will happen. Snacky is only in America. Yep, pretty much. That's how we advertise our products to little kids. What a time to be alive. You kind of never said it better myself. Or I think I said that correctly. I can't hear myself's headset. Needs more gack. Do I dare type in gack and hit enter? I should make my own snack these one of these days. No more fanfics. On the contrary, all the fanfics has been killed with this new episode now. So, a scooter with training wheels. Really? Pretty much. Our society is getting dumber and dumber by each year as technology improves. And it's getting more... our society is becoming more politically correct too. which is something I... Oh, look, back. Let's go. 1 hour into the recording. And we got more violence. And there's Rainbow Dash.
You came by this magic to travel through time.
The princess asked you a question.
Mm-hmm.
And unless you want to end
That
up in the
head.
desert, you'll tell her what she wants to know.
No pony in my kingdom but me should possess a magic powerful enough to change time. Your kingdom? Who else? Celestia, of course.
What happened to her? Sent to the moon? Or
My
sun?
sister has been imprisoned in the moon for years.
Moon?
But it is
It wouldn't
no
make sense if
mistake
it
that
was...
she sentenced
Whatever.
me to. Now, reveal to me the source of this time magic.
You have to catch it.
All right.
Twilight, no!
We have no choice, Spike.
It's better,
I
yeah.
can take you to it, but you'll have to get past the Timberwolves.
I am the ruler of all of Equestria. Do you think I can't deal with Timberwolves?
No.
No. I know you can.
And if you are thinking of trying to escape...
It would be very unfortunate for your
Just go back in time. Doesn't matter. Go back in time, fix everything, and then you'll see your friend again. But unfortunately, that dimension spike will be...
How does it work?
A pony from my time used a spell to travel back and change the past.
And now you will give this spell to me. With it, I will ensure that the elements of harmony are never found, and my reign lasts forever!
Yes.
But it won't.
What?
In my world, my friends and I found the elements and used them to defeat you. And I will do everything in my power to bring that world back.
And... That was kind of a letdown right there.
Now more than ever, I know how important it is to stop you.
Well, good luck.
Good gracious, man. It is the, T-Rex. And Discord. You have to go... Well, Twilight can't go more back. The Industrial Revolution, wow.
Up for another race-ending fight, Twilight?
No, you were right. I can't stop you. But you can't stop me from trying, and we could be stuck doing this for all eternity.
If that's what it takes to keep you and your friends from getting your Cutie Mark connection, then I'm game.
Well, she committed suicide.
Goes way beyond Cutie Marks. Everything we do here in the past, even the smallest change, can snowball into an avalanche of trouble for the future.
Oh, next I suppose you'll tell me that the fate of all of Equestria hangs in the balance.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Spare me your overblown ego.
Then they...
No group of friends,
You know what'll
not
be a
even
letdown if they
Princess
both team
Twilight's
up.
Is that important?
They're gonna team up in the end.
How important other ponies' friendships are to the future, but I can show you what the world is like without mine.
Nothingness. Fallout.
Where are we?
The future, or rather, the present.
But there's nothing here.
I wish I could say I was surprised, but every world I come back to is worse than the last. I don't know why my friends and I are so important to Equestria, but we are.
That's kind of sucks.
I don't believe you.
Come on, Starlight, look around.
Like I said, everything in the past affects the future, even the tiniest act. And what you're doing leads here. I know I can't stop you, but I thought showing you this might change your mind.
Change my mind? You don't know anything about me. I was perfectly happy before you and your friends ruined what I built.
Sounds a little like
that led you to make your village
Moonlight.
without cutie marks. And I'm sorry my friends and I had to take it away.
You want to know what happened to me? I'll show you!
This will be interesting.
Where are we?
That map of yours is connected to every part of Equestria, and this part is my home.
Another bookworm. And diversity.
Sunburst and I did everything together. In fact, I don't remember us ever being apart. Until today.
Jenga. So what are you doing? Got your cutie mark. That's the weirdest horse noise ever. So it's just another sad story of a blank flank, huh?
And just like that, my friend was gone. His family recognized his magical talent and sent him off to Canterlot. I never saw him again.
So it's just another story of a blank flank.
Because of his cutie mark. He got his and I didn't. He moved on and I didn't. I stayed here and never made another friend because I was too afraid another cutie mark.
This sounds way too familiar.
That's ridiculous. A cutie mark can't take your friends away.
Not every pony's lucky enough to get her cutie mark at the same
You're
time as
privileged,
her friend.
Twilight.
You don't know what it's like to lose a friend because of a cutie mark. But once I stop the rain boom, you will. And when I destroy this scroll, there'll be no way for you to change it.
You could create it. Wow.
Discovery family will
I
be
do have to
right
say it
back.
was kind of a letdown because all this just because of a cutie mark. If you really think about it, that's what it all boils down to. All this just because someone just didn't have it their way because someone else got a cutie mark. Oh, did we not hear that story plenty hundreds of times before? Oh, did we not see plenty of episodes that dealt with that, right? Ugh. Man. But nevertheless, though, great episode. I would say 9 out of 10. Great. It's really great. I can't complain nothing about it. That's the only thing I'll complain about. I could honestly rate it right now a 9 out of 10. If not an 8.5. Because look, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will get pretty pissed off on the way I rate it right now, but if you think about it, what changed after this episode, or what's going to change? You know, assuming everything goes a-okay planned, everything's going to go back to normal. Okay, so be it. What is there to season 6 to have to latch from season 5 to continue the story? What kind of cliffhangers will there be? None of that questions have been answered yet or have been provided yet. So if there's no I would not rate it like that. You cannot rate a show 10 out of 10 despite any ending. You can't do that. Anyways, you have to see the ending for it to give a proper rating. Anyways, so what I'm trying to get to, Starlight just what? So if Twilight fixes that friendship, all this will be okay now. So what's there to do after that? It's still gonna be left off with the Ponyville, her castle, and the map. It's still there. What is there to latch off from? And that's what I'm looking for in this episode. It's something to continue the storyline for season 6. Obviously, it won't be surprising if it's low quality because it's already season 6 already. Season 6, it's already been like 120 episodes now. So let's see what the last 5 minutes happens, and let's see what this episode brings us. Exactly the way I worded. Let's see how this ends.
Starlight, you're right. do know you can't do this. I've seen where this leads, and so have you.
I only saw what you showed me. Who knows what'll really happen?
I've seen it a dozen times. Things don't turn out well in Equestria without my friends.
Ugh, what's so special about your friends? How can a group of ponies that are so different be so important?
The differences between me and my friends are the very things that make our friendship strong.
I thought Sunburst and I were the same, but we turned out different, and it tore our friendship apart!
Yeah, distract her.
So try again. Make new friends.
Do it. Get the
If
spell.
something that you can't control happens that changes things, work through it together. That's what friendship is. And it's not just my friendships that are important to Equestria. Every pony's are. When yours ended, it led us here. But just imagine all the others that are out there waiting for you if you just give them a chance.
How do I know they won't all end the same way?
You have to
I
try.
guess it's up to you to make sure they don't.
She rips it. Rip it, man. Progress the story. And it rips. You're like, wow. And that was the last mission. That's all I needed to do.
One castle of friendship? Check.
What in Equestria was that?
Is every pony okay?
Can you do it again?
One group of amazing friends? Check.
Yeah, Spike. It looks like we're home.
What's she doing here?
She fucked up a lot of things.
Kind of a long story.
The fate will be determined.
I mean, I knew my rainboom was awesome, but I never thought all of Equestria depended on it.
That's kind of...
I think it's more than that. Friendship connects all of Equestria, and undoing one group of friends made its magic less powerful.
Stop advertising your YouTube channel!
That Starlight must be pretty magical.
She obviously has more talent for magic than almost any pony I've seen.
Shit.
My magic couldn't stop her. I had to convince her to stop on her own. Once I realized that, everything fell into place.
But if she's as powerful as all that, we can't just send her on her way, can we?
Actually,
You can.
I kind of have something else in mind.
Oh, bring back to her friends.
I know there's no excuse for what I did, but I want you all to know that I'm ready for whatever punishment you think is fair.
I've been thinking a lot about how badly Equestria fared without just one group of friends. Because even when one friendship dies, the results can be disastrous.
I know first hoof how true that can be.
And that's why I've asked you here. If you're willing to learn, I'm willing to teach you what I know. You'll have the power to make Equestria an even better place.
How do I start?
Starting is easy. All you have to do is make a friend. And you've got 7 of them right here.
I never thought that I would find a place to step right in and start again.
I like that song.
I never thought that I could just begin right where I left off and make a friend. Don't think that it might be too late. You don't have to wait. There's no mistakes with the friends you make. A friendship's only made up of what you
Twilight Sparkle teaches Isis the meaning of friendship.
do it right. You can do anything. Just use your
That was not the perfect ending for this season.
mind, no lies. Just don't disguise who you are inside. Because your friends are always there for you.
I like this song. I really do.
Don't have to be the
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the transitions. The transition is similar to that of the intro.
friends are always there for you. Around the world
I swear, if she's accepted to the main 7, I give up on the series. Hey, look, Tabby and DJ Pony. Derpy, fine, there you go. Derpy. You guys have it now. Perfect ending now. Beautiful music. Good gracious. Snapshot. Hello. You guys all see me, huh? That was touching. I do admit. Why did you not put the season ending finale theme now? You had to put the standard generic ending theme. I could see some pretty much decent reviews. A lot of you guys are rating it pretty high. So here's the thing. Good gracious, as the episode itself, it was amazing, entertaining, and oh yeah, that's right. I want to hear what this guy says.
Oh my god. I guess not.
Is that Applejack?
Best Halloween ever!
You did not just bring Applejack to a...
Blythe, a little help?
I'm sorry guys, hold on, I gotta see this. Wow.
Where are you? We brought you Halloween candy. Who wants a double dip caramel blast?
Okay. So, I loved the episode. I really did. Enjoyable. 8.5 out of 10. The only reason why I put 8.5, nothing really happens if you think about it. Sure, she whatchamacallit, what was it? Reformed. There you go. I for some reason I couldn't think of that term. She reformed Starlight Glimmer, became friends, back to normal. But nothing really happened at the end. Whether Starlight was successful in going back in time, changing everything or not, really didn't change the end result, because the end, everything was going to be back to normal and nothing happened. But that really doesn't matter, because everything in this episode was really amazing. A lot of callbacks, a lot of continuity about the story. They really made the story consistent. There was a Changeling War, there was a T-Rex, there was Sombra War, there was all that going on, but we never had an episode about it, so we obviously used this episode to tackle those stories back when it happened. But great season so far. Season 5 was kind of expected better, but overall it was passable. I liked season 5, but it was definitely not one of the top seasons I would rate it. But it was definitely some episodes here and there that are very enjoyable. But I don't know, maybe it's because I'm losing my taste in the pony fandom now. I guess it's just I got bored of it now, which is why I've been rating it as it is. Or maybe I'm just being honest, and a lot of people are just praising the show. I'm not sure what it is, but what I can say for sure is that I'll keep on watching the series as it continues with season 6. But I won't be providing as much pony content as I did before. I just gotta start to move on, look at different series now. But yeah, so I'll end it there, guys. I know I'll probably piss some people off. I know I'll probably make some other people acknowledge that what I'm saying is actually okay. But regardless of what you guys say, I really want to hear your thoughts on this, and want you to know, was this the right direction that DHX Media took into the series? What are your thoughts on the stories? What are your thoughts about what happened in this episode? What are you planning to see for season 6? Is there going to be an ending to the series at all, or is it going to be prolonging, and a lot of writers will start writing from their asses and just start making up things just to fulfill the requirements of their contracts. You know, what is the future of DHX Media, Discovery Family, and Hasbro together? So a lot to think about, but nevertheless, I think all the writers, all the animators, all the behind the scene people who contribute to this episodes, and not only for that, but they also did a lot of call outs to a lot of the fandom, and you know, a lot of fan service too for them. And you know, just I'd like to thank those people to providing content for us to be entertained. But other than that, I think I have nothing else to say. I said everything that I need to say. I'll just leave it at that. If you have anything else that you'd like me to talk about, just post it on the comments. And I'll see you for season 6. I'll upload some gameplay videos every now and then of some random stuff, but there won't be any pony based content for a while, unless I get a new camera and start doing more in real life video. I really want to do more in real life videos, but my Samsung Galaxy S3 camera isn't good quality enough. If I get a new camera, I could probably make more pony based content, but I'm broke as fuck, so I can't get one anytime soon. So yeah, I know I'm kind of ending this in a little update, but that's something I wanted to get out either way. So I won't be doing that much pony content. What else? I'll be doing some gameplay videos, but I don't know. Actually, now that I look at it, I don't even do shit on my YouTube channel anymore. YouTube channel was nothing but a hobby for me. It was really a hobby. It wasn't really something that I was going into, or you know, I wasn't going to be going animation. I was going to be going anything like that. It was just a temporary thing that I did. You know, I'll probably be changing my channel a bit up now, but honestly, other than that, I have no other content to provide you. But I'll leave it at that, guys. Honestly, okay, the end now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in season 6. If not, I'll probably do some pony based content in the meantime, and we'll have to await this long hiatus again. So bye. Just leave it.